Deshaun Stevenson, a 17-year-old high school student, has been looking for a part-time job for a long time. It has not been smooth sailing.
It's been so hard because it feel like nobody want me. I put in so many applications, but they never called me back. It's like I've been doing it over and over, but I never get a call back.
Some of Deshaun's friends have had the same problem, so they all decided to go to this, the Multi-City Young Adult Job Fair.
How you doing today, sir? What's your name? Deshaun.
The fair, held at Gaines Park in West Palm Beach, featured a room full of employers, many of them willing to hire teens like Deshaun who've never held a job before.
Hopefully, we got the answer here. All right, Mr. Deshaun, it's good meeting you. We got your contact information. If you like, you can get the process started by applying online, okay? And we'll call you next week for an interview.
Deshaun and his friends filled out a number of applications, hoping that this time their luck will change. It's not likely that every single person who attends the fair will come away with a job, but just meeting some of the people who are doing the hiring is a step in the right direction, and Deshaun says he's optimistic. And hopefully, before too long, he'll be taking that confidence with him as he starts his first job. This is Sheryl Kahn reporting for TV 18. Volunteers have been scrubbing away years of dirt and grime from headstones at 2 historic West Palm Beach cemeteries, and what they've uncovered so far unleashed a torrent of emotions for one Tampa man.
It's been a long time. It's been years.
Those years spent looking for the final resting place of Henry Rhodes, a mortician and one of the founders of Evergreen Cemetery, and his wife Maggie, Reginald Hayes' great-grandparents.
The last time I've been in this area, I was just 5 years old when my daddy brought me here in the West Palm Beach area. And now I'm 46 years old. And now I'm able to find everything now. And it's all coming to me now. And it's very humbling and very emotional right now.
Now that city workers and volunteers are starting to restore Evergreen, Reginald plans to be right there with them.
Just make it look good. That's all. Just look thin later.
Okay.
He'll be doing all that with the help of groundskeepers like David Burney, who also has a personal interest in the project. David's mom, who was murdered when he was a toddler, is buried here alongside the great-grandmother who wound up raising him.
You know, you meditate, you walk, and you think about things, that could have been, because I haven't had my mother in my life at all from 1966 to today.
David says he finds some comfort in knowing he can keep an eye on their graves, and he hopes to help Reginald find that same sense of well-being.
So what do you think it does for you to be able to be here?
It's a peace of mind.
This is Sheryl Kahn reporting for TV 18. Candace Stevens is just settling into her new Coleman Park home. After years of renting, she's beyond excited about the move.
It's just a joy to be able to own my own home. It's a dream come true.
Joseph Leo, a Haitian immigrant whose home is on the next block, is pretty ecstatic too. And his daughter Stracy's especially happy about having her very own room away from her little sisters, where she says she'll finally have
peace and quiet.
Both houses used to be decrepit eyesores before being cleaned up and renovated. They were sold to people who probably wouldn't have been able to afford them if they hadn't gotten a little help.
This is a first-time homebuyer program, and it's funded through the Neighborhood Stabilization Program, which is a federal HUD-funded program. And the first-time homebuyers that get a chance, the opportunity to get this house, they make 80% or below the median income.
But it's not just about getting families into their own homes. It's also about reducing urban blight so that the whole neighborhood benefits.
We believe that when people own their homes, they take better care of them, and that the neighborhood will be revitalized, rejuvenated.
And in the Stevens and Leo households, it's the start of a whole new chapter in their lives. This is Sheryl Kahn reporting for TV 18. It's billed as one of the hottest music festivals in the country, and once again, Sunfest lived up to its reputation. 50 bands in 5 days with a very eclectic lineup. On one afternoon alone, 3 stages featured the fusion rock world music of Rusted Root, Blues Travelers mix of rock and blues, and ska punk hero Streetlight Manifesto. All 3 had fans on their feet, with those who knew all the words front and center. But music wasn't the only big attraction. Sunfest was jam-packed with lots of great things to eat and drink. A wide variety of seafood, salads, and sweets, and every few feet, a carnivore's delight.
Meatloaf cupcakes, It's basically meatloaf wrapped in bacon, topped with mashed potatoes, sprinkled with cheese and bacon bits.
Marinated overnight, cooked fresh on the grill. Very delicious, very good.
Some people headed straight for their go-to favorites.
Pretzels, ice cream, and ices.
While others grazed their way from one end of the festival to the other.
I started with the margarita flatbread pizza. So far I got the jerk chicken platter, and I think I'm going to do another gyro or maybe a hot dog.
The thing to do at Sunfest, they say, is to let it all go, to eat, drink, and dance. This is Sheryl Kahn reporting for TV 18.